A man walks into a bank branch to complete what looks like a routine transaction. On paper, everything checks out.
So, what's your name?
David Purpose.
Baby?
David W. Purpose. D-U-R-U-B-A-S.
A-S?
Yes.
What's your social?
You guys got me all busted, man. Hi, right there.
In California?
Yes, sir.
That's weird because you just gave that address that's on your ID from Colorado.
You're telling them you don't know your social security number. Hold on. Why do you keep interrupting? That means you're lying.
14 hours.
Stop.
On May 27th, 2023, officers in Akron, Ohio, questioned a man completing transactions with inconsistent identification. His payment for running this scheme wasn't cash, it was heroin.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna need you to wait a minute.
What is it?
Because, take your hand out your pocket for me.
What's going on?
Just wait a minute. Because we had a call
What's that?
saying that, you were trying to do some transactions and weren't using proper information.
How wasn't I using proper information?
Well, we're gonna figure this out.
I'm
right.
saying here. I don't have nothing in my
Okay.
pockets.
Well, I don't want you to reach for anything.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. You don't have any weapons or anything
No,
on you.
I don't have no weapons. I
All
don't
right.
have anything.
I'm just gonna pat you down, make sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Can you
This is good.
put your hands on top of your head for me? Interlace your fingers.
Yeah, come on.
Yep. Thank you. Spread your feet for me.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right. So, what's your name?
She has
Well,
my
don't
ID
reach
and
for
everything.
anything. Don't reach for anything.
I'm just getting my wallet.
Well,
man.
you don't.
That's
Well,
it.
look.
I'm sorry.
Look. When an officer tells you not to reach for something, you don't reach in your pockets. Okay?
Yeah. I'm
Pretty
sorry.
simple.
My bad. It's natural when you ask me for something to give you my ID.
When you are told not to reach for something,
Right.
you don't reach.
Okay, I'm sorry. My fault.
So, what's your name?
David Purpose.
Baby?
David W. Purpose. D-U-R-U-B-A-S.
A-S?
Yes.
What's your social?
You guys got me all busted, man. Can I write it down? Am I allowed to do that? Can I write it down?
Can you just tell me?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
easier for me to write it down.
So
but,
just tell me what it is.
Can I please write it? I have dyslexia, and it's hard for me to put numbers in order. That's it. That's all I want to do is just so I can write it down. And it'll be much easier for me to...
Just tell me what it is.
I can't recall. Can I sit down? My back is hurting, please.
Yeah. Sit down.
Thank you.
What's your birthday?
Oh, God, man.
What's your birthday?
7/31/58, man.
All right. What's the social?
I'm trying to think, man.
Where do we live?
I live in California.
You live in California?
Yes, yes. 242 West Fair Drive.
In California?
Yes, sir.
That's weird because you just gave that address that's on your ID from Colorado.
Oh.
So you got caught. You lied. Okay. No, listen to me. Okay. Because everybody you gave these cashier checks to have been going to other branches to cash them. Okay.
Yeah, I gave him two?
Yes. So look, they spoke to this actual David. They spoke to him. He's in Colorado. He didn't authorize any of this.
Nobody spoke with me.
So you need to tell us who you are. Okay.
Nobody spoke to
You
me.
need to tell us who you are. Okay.
I'm
Because
telling you.
listen, it's kind of weird that you say you live in California, but you give your address that's on your Colorado
Listen,
ID.
I have several houses.
With the exact same address?
No, but
That's
I
weird.
said California. It's Colorado.
So
I'm
what's your
sorry,
address in California? Because I'm going to verify it. I'm going to call that police department. Tell me what city.
What city?
Yeah, what city?
It's Springfield, but
Springfield, California?
yeah, it's.
What's the address?
I don't.
So you just own houses that you don't know the address of?
It's an Airbnb, actually, and it's...
So you rent an Airbnb?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the address?
I can look stuff up for you.
I want the address.
I don't know the stuff off the top
Because
of
I'm
my
going to
head.
call the owner of that Airbnb.
It's fine.
Where's your cell phone?
My cell phone's in my pocket.
Pull your cell phone out. Open your Airbnb account. So you don't actually live in California, then?
No, I live in Colorado.
So why would you give the address for Colorado and California when you know it's an Airbnb?
Because you guys have me flustered, sir.
Have you flustered because you're stealing somebody's money?
You have me flustered,
Do you
sir.
think banks are dumb?
I would hope not, because my money's in there.
Or somebody else's money that you're taking?
I would hope they're not dumb. You know?
How'd you get here today?
I got a ride, got dropped off.
So where are you staying in Akron?
I'm not staying in Akron.
Where are you staying? In Ohio. Why are you in Ohio?
Because I just came to Ohio to visit my sister
Where's your sister live?
over in Avon.
In Avon. So what are you doing in Akron? Why would you come to the U.S. Bank in Akron?
Just 'cause
There's U.S. banks all over the
There
country.
is U.S. banks all over.
So why'd you choose Akron?
Because this is where he was driving, and this is where I...
So
got
you
dropped
decided
off.
to come almost an hour to go to the bank.
No, not necessarily. It's not... I didn't come here just to go to the bank.
So who drove you here?
I don't know who...
So you randomly got in a car with a guy?
No, it's not a random guy either. It's
What's his
John,
name?
John... I don't remember his last name.
Okay, so a random guy that you don't know, because I know all my friends' last names.
Especially when I get in a car with them.
Well, it's...
And you came an hour to go to the bank.
No, we came an hour to go shopping. But
Where? Where are you going shopping?
all over the place. We went to a few different places.
Please tell me where you're shopping in Akron.
We went to this. It was like a little thrift store over down the way. But
Where at?
I wasn't driving, sir. I don't know.
Where were your bags?
What do you mean? Where are my bags?
The shit that you bought.
And I left it in the car.
Where's
They dropped me
John?
off. They dropped me off.
Where did
I
he
told
go?
you. I don't know. He's probably waiting for me.
What kind of car does he drive?
A Nissan
Nissan what?
Altima.
Well, there's no cars in the parking lot other than our police
He
cars.
was over there, sir.
What's your sister's name?
Jenny?
Jenny? What's her last name?
Dubas?
Same as yours?
Yes.
What's her phone number?
My phone's dead. If I had it, I would give you all that. I just tried putting it on.
So if I call the Littleton, Colorado Police Department, and I have them drive out to this address, there's not going to be another male with this exact same ID and same name, is there?
I sure would hope not. I would definitely hope not. I mean, 'cause if there was somebody there with my ID, then there's
So let
an
me ask
issue.
you this. Why'd you pull out a bunch of cashier's checks and cash and stuff yesterday and then come out and try and pull out a bunch of cash today? Do you have bank cards?
I didn't pull out a bunch.
Do you have bank cards?
Yeah, I have my other bank card here.
Okay, so why are you continually
This
coming
is
to
my
the
other
bank?
bank because this bank's not around here.
Okay, so you come to U.S. Bank, from Avon you come down to Akron, to U.S. Bank, okay? You don't choose the U.S. Bank downtown, you don't choose the U.S. Bank anywhere else. Hang on a second, okay? We ask you for your address. You give us this address, but say it's in California, and this is a Colorado ID. Then you proceed to tell me you have multiple houses. So I tell you to tell me the address in California. Hold on, I'm not done yet. So I can look that up and have the police department in that town in California, which is Springfield. That's all you told me, because weird, Springfield's 250 feet down the road, Springfield, Ohio. And then you proceed to tell me it's an Airbnb. I tell you to pull your phone out to show me the Airbnb account so I can confirm that. Conveniently, your phone's dead. You pull a bunch of cashier checks the other day. Your cashier checks end up with people with California IDs being cashed at different U.S. banks. You know all these banks talk, correct? U.S. Bank talks to a male who in Colorado with this same name that says, no, that is my bank account. No, I am not doing this.
Okay. And how am I supposed to? I lost an ID about I don't know a year or two ago too, so they possibly could have my ID. I don't understand.
And you're a grown male who doesn't know his social.
So you lost an ID how long ago?
At least a couple of years ago or so.
Was it? Because this was issued on 12/5 of 19. When you get issued a new one,
years ago,
a couple years ago would be 2 years ago,
Right,
so
I'm just-
21.
It was a while ago. I don't know, like, the exact date.
Do you see how your story is making absolutely no sense?
Did you say he doesn't know his social?
Yes.
So he's lying.
If I asked her if I could write my social down, she won't let me.
Well, you got to remember it by.
Do you have any other forms of ID in your wallet?
I had my bank card.
Let me see those. Do you have any health care cards?
If you don't know your social security, you're lying. Hold on, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me. I've been doing this 27 years. Every adult male I've ever talked to that said they don't know their social security number is lying. That's my history. That's a known fact. So if you're telling them you don't know your social security number, hold on. Why do you keep interrupting? That means you're lying.
14
Stop.
Colorado.
That's not a Colorado zip code or social security number.
So
let's try again.
Here's the other weird thing. Hold on. Here's the other weird thing. You were in this bank yesterday.
That's in Ohio's social security.
Yeah.
So you're staying in Avon, and you guys decided to come all the way down from Avon, where there's multiple shopping places up there, in Cleveland, everywhere. You guys decided Akron, Ohio was the place you were going to go. An hour.
I don't know.
To a thrift store.
No, that was one of the places we went to.
But now he's got a friend here. I thought you guys came here to shop.
We did. He visits. We came twice. We were here. Actually, this is the third time we were here.
If you're shopping, why are your hands so dirty?
Huh? I don't know.
I mean, look,
Why my hands are dirty?
Yeah.
what did you pull cashier's checks for yesterday?
14.
To pay a contractor.
To pay a contractor? What was you paying a contractor
Is
for?
negative. Expired driver.
The officer's first move, ordering the man's hand out of his pocket, rests on established law. Under Terry v. Ohio, officers may conduct a brief investigative stop and pat-down when reasonable suspicion exists. Here, that suspicion came directly from bank staff, who reported irregular transactions before police arrived. That third-party tip is what legally justified detaining him in the first place. For several minutes, the officer asked for a name, a birth date, a social security number. No Miranda warning was given, and under Berkemer v. McCarty, none was required. Routine identification questions during an investigative stop are not custodial interrogation under that precedent. This distinction matters because everything he said in these minutes remains legally usable. He gave a California address that matched his Colorado identification card instead. Ohio Revised Code Section 2921.29 criminalizes refusing or falsely disclosing identifying information. Each fabricated answer during this stop is a separate potential violation of that statute. Officers called the real David directly. He denied authorizing any of these transactions. That single phone call converted reasonable suspicion into probable cause for arrest.
That soch does come back to him. Do you need his OLN or anything?
I can look it up. I'll tell you.
This makes
Yeah,
no
would you please
sense.
be saying that he's from Colorado?
I don't understand why.
U.S. Bank is a national branch,
Right.
but you are specifically choosing this branch.
Not necessarily just branch.
But you were here yesterday.
Right.
This is the part I don't understand. You were here yesterday. You pulled a bunch of cashier's checks, okay? What contracting company are you using? Because I'm going to call them.
If I had my number, I'd give you their phone number.
So you have no idea the name of the contracting company you're using that you're giving thousands of dollars to.
His name is Roger Cooley.
So some random man.
No, he does. He travels all around the
I'm
country
not
and does
showing
different
anything out of Colorado.
So he travels all around the country and does different houses?
Go ahead.
Just
Yes.
residential houses.
And he's a
That does not
64-year-old
sound very
male,
common.
6 foot, 170, brown and brown, per
Where's he
his
staying?
license. From 98 to
There's
2000.
Hudson, there's
Copy,
Rockport,
thank you.
there's Aurora. There are any number of U.S. banks that are way closer.
Well, I can tell you, David, he's a 64-year-old male who's 6 foot, 170 pounds.
Do me a favor, stand up and put your hands behind your back.
gained
Stand
weight,
up and
sir.
put your
Stand
hands
up, put your
behind
hands
your back.
behind
You're not 6 foot.
Huh?
I'm 5'7".
What's that have to do with anything?
It means you're lying, as usual. Like I told you. So why don't you stop your thing and tell us your real name and ID?
So tell us who you really are.
Because we don't really care. We just want to do our job.
Tell us who you really are. We're just going to send you as a John Doe, and that'll be a lot worse for you.
That's fine. What do you have to do?
Okay, we will. You'll stay all weekend. And Monday's a holiday, so you won't get out till Tuesday.
If you got stupid ass warrants you're worried about,
Our jail won't take you.
spread your legs. You think we're dumb, dude?
Who's Joe Passarell? This is a social and I don't know what. For another bank. Dude's committing fraud all over the place.
Yeah.
What'd you think? We weren't going to figure it out?
No, you guys aren't dumb.
Exactly. So
Well,
tell
then
us
give
who
your
you are.
real name.
You have my real name.
What's your real name?
You have my real name, sir.
Tell us what your name is.
You have my name.
That is not your name,
You have my name.
because you are not 64 years old.
And you're not 6 foot, 170 pounds.
No, I don't. What's my ID tell you I am?
All right, let's go.
Well, you never had a Colorado ID either.
You and I are going to go sit down and approve you.
So he's got like pay all of these people pay like thousands and thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. I don't know what kind of fraud he's doing. He's got bank account numbers all over the place. Checking account numbers all over the place. Dude, he's doing a fraud. He's doing a good one too.
Have a seat. All right. Hang on, I'll put your condom and your money back in your pocket, but you can't have your lighter. I kick your feet. No drugs on you, right? No. Okay. All right, I need you to listen to me, okay? First off, I want to know what your real name is. Stop with the "you have my ID." Just tell me what your name is.
You loosen the cuffs up a little bit.
I can in a minute. Yes, I will do that. I want you to tell me what your name is.
I told you, you have my name and everything.
I don't. I have nothing in my hands other than my calendar. Okay? I want you to tell me what your name is.
You have my name in there.
I'm asking you. If you do not tell us, we can charge you with failure to disclose.
You're going to charge me with everything anyway, sir.
Well, we can at this point because you lied to
You're
us.
going to. It's
I mean, you
inevitable.
lied to
never
us.
had good experience with police to begin with. So
Well, then why do you lie to us?
I usually, you know what? I never do.
So listen, hang on. Hang
lie
on,
to-
nameless
yeah.
man. The only nameless man in the history of time. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of those rights, Mr. Nameless Person?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to tell me why you're in here? Withdrawing money out of an account that's not yours and then giving cashier's checks out to people?
No, I don't want to say anything, sir.
The physical description sealed it. 6'1", 170 pounds, 64 years old. The man in custody stood 5'7". The mismatch was undeniable. Once handcuffed, the officer read Miranda rights in full, and the man confirmed he understood. Moments later, he said, quote, "No, I don't want to say anything, sir." End quote. That is a clean invocation of the Fifth Amendment, and questioning on the offense stopped.
You don't want to say anything?
I already told you this situation.
You
pushed,
didn't.
I get pushed to do this.
Who pushes you to do it?
I don't know how to explain it.
Well, try.
I don't know how.
Nobody can understand unless you explain it to us.
No. Nobody can.
Alright, turn around that way. I'm gonna double cuff you. You're a big boy, Mr. Nameless.
Can you please?
Yes, I'm going to. Hang on. I just said I was gonna double cuff you. Alright, hang out, okay? You want the windows down?
Yeah, please.
Alright. So those were the amounts for each cashier check?
Oh, you need each check? I just did a total.
Yeah,
amount.
do the total, and then on another one, can you do each check for me? Hey, they got like 31,000 bucks. She's cleaning it up so it's easier to read.
Identity, he said do identity fraud and misrep.
Okay.
And can he do the felony theft of $31,000? She?
I told you, you got your...
I would do the felony theft. I'd run it by the PLA, putting Bassett.
Officers calculated roughly $31,000 in fraudulently obtained cashier's checks. Under Ohio Revised Code Section 2913.02, that amount is a felony of the 4th degree. That charge alone carries up to 18 months per count under Ohio's sentencing guidelines. Layered on top of that is identity fraud under Ohio Revised Code Section 2913.49. Using another person's identifying information to complete financial transactions satisfies every element of that statute.
I know it's hot, but, I mean, we got what we got here, okay? So remember how I read you Miranda?
Yeah.
What's your cut out of all this? How much do you get?
I don't get. I get drugs.
You get
That's what
drugs?
That's what I get.
What's
yeah.
your drug of choice?
I do dope, heroin.
Heroin? Okay.
Sure.
So you steal all this money for heroin. How much heroin do you get?
No, listen, it's a bad situation. I know.
Are you getting a lot of heroin?
No, I don't.
Just enough to get you high?
They keep me like that.
Do they?
That's,
Okay.
that's how they force me
Okay.
to do it. That's,
Yeah, I got you. Okay, look. We need to be able to verify who you are, or jail's gonna suck for you. Okay? If you have warrants, it is what it is. You're being charged today. Listen, hear me out for a second, okay, before you talk, okay? You're being charged today, okay? You're getting a couple 4th degree felonies, okay? If you have warrants, we're beyond that. We're not worried about that, okay? If you have warrants out of Summit County that you're worried about, you're going to Summit County, so it's
if I have warrants, they're from Texas or Pennsylvania.
for doing the same thing.
No.
Okay.
I said if I do.
What would they be for? Just dumb shit.
Well, one is drugs. And
Drugs.
Pennsylvania.
Well, you ain't going.
It's-
They ain't coming to get you for drugs, man.
That's, I
So
mean,
tell
I'm
me
not
what-
worried. Like I'm.
No, tell me what your real name is.
It's Joseph.
Spell the last name.
Grading this interaction requires looking at 3 parties, not 2. The bank staff who flagged the transaction receive high marks for early, specific reporting. Their tip gave police the reasonable suspicion needed to act lawfully from the first second. The responding officer earns a B+ for building probable cause methodically without shortcuts. Verification by phone, not assumption, is what separates a lawful arrest from a lawsuit. The suspect earns a D. Nearly every statement he gave was demonstrably false. His one sound decision was invoking silence after Miranda, the only choice that helped him. If a single phone call can unravel a story this fast, why tell it at all? First, routine identification questions before arrest do not require Miranda, and answers given then are usable in court. Second, reasonable suspicion from a third party, like bank staff, is enough to justify an investigative stop. Third, once in custody, invoking the right to silence is legally effective immediately, and officers must honor it. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like discussed in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more analysis of police and court interactions.